I open the window and I open the window and a cool breeze touches my face. I turn on the light and I turn on the light and a shadow appears on the wall. I touch the water and I touch the water and feel its icy coldness. I open the door and I open the door and a gust of wind rushes in. I open the fridge and I open the fridge and cold air rushes out. I turn on the oven and I turn on the oven and it starts heating up. I pour water into the glass and I pour water into the glass and bubbles rise to the surface. I cut the bread and I cut the bread and crumbs scatter everywhere. I bite the apple and I bite the apple and juice drips down my chin. I press the button and I press the button and the machine starts working. I close my eyes and I close my eyes and hear the sound of the ocean. I shake the tree and I shake the tree and leaves fall to the ground. I stir the soup and I stir the soup and the aroma fills the kitchen. I open the microwave and I open the microwave and warm steam escapes. I put ice in my drink and I put ice in my drink and it makes my drink colder. I squeeze the lemon and I squeeze the lemon and juice squirts everywhere. I boil the water and I boil the water and it starts bubbling. I crack an egg and I crack an egg and the yolk spills out. I drop a stone into the well and I drop a stone into the well and hear a deep echo. I whistle and I whistle and my dog comes running. I lift the box and I lift the box and find a tiny kitten inside. I open the book and I open the book and a beautiful picture appears. I kick the ball and I kick the ball and it flies into the goal. I call his name and I call his name and he turns around. I pour milk into the cereal and I pour milk into the cereal and it turns soggy. I take a sip of tea and I take a sip of tea and warmth spreads through my body. I grill the meat and I grill the meat and a delicious aroma spreads. I turn off the blender and I turn off the blender and it stops whirring. I pick up a fork and I pick up a fork and the prongs glisten. I put the pan on the fire and I put the pan on the fire and the oil starts sizzling. I step on a dry leaf and I step on a dry leaf and it makes a crisp sound. I knock on the door and I knock on the door and someone opens it. I clap my hands and I clap my hands and a loud echo follows. I look at the sky and I look at the sky and see the stars twinkling. I open the fridge and I open the fridge and cold air rushes out. I touch the glass and I touch the glass and it feels smooth. I tap on the microphone and I tap on the microphone and a loud noise fills the room. I pull the rope and I pull the rope and the curtain rises. I turn the key and I turn the key and the engine starts. I press the switch and I press the switch and the light turns on. I open the drawer and I open the drawer and find an old letter. I wave my hand and I wave my hand and a child waves back. I write a word and I write a word and the ink spreads on paper. I sing a song and I sing a song and birds start chirping. I throw a pebble and I throw a pebble and it skips across the pond. I stretch my arms and I stretch my arms and feel my muscles relax. I drop my phone and I drop my phone and it hits the ground. I press the bell and I press the bell and a ringing sound echoes. I walk into the forest and I walk into the forest and hear birds singing. I step into the water. I step into the water and cold ripples surround my feet.